So, hey everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. It's me, Janelle. Um, if you're an oldie but a goodie, good to see you back. If you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Here we talk about a little bit of everything and a little bit of nothing. Mostly the same things, and I go on and on and on about my uh, issues with hair and other things. But thanks for joining me anyway. And it is almost the end of January 2024, and hopefully you're having a good January. So this vlog today is about, yes, this stuff growing out of my head, which we call hair, which I have been trying my best to in some way make it work without going back to the creamy crack. For those of you who don't know, I have had relaxers in my hair over the years, probably since about the age of 12, off and on, for at least a good 15 years long term, and then off and on after that. You know, my love-hate and relationship with relaxers. But now that I'm a little older, I am trying this natural journey, and my hair is washed and I don't blow dry it. I just let it dry naturally. Although some people say you shouldn't let it dry naturally. Then some people say you shouldn't blow dry it. I let mine dry naturally. That's what I've been doing for years. You can see my hair. It is about shoulder length at best, and then the rest of the growth, the rest of the length is from old perms or old relaxers, as we call them, perms back in the day, but old relaxers as they used to be. They need to be cut off right about there, so that it's good growth. Some people say that you need to cut your hair, cut off these dead ends, as they call them, especially that relaxed hair, in order to promote hair growth. I say maybe. As you can definitely see from this angle where my old relaxed hair is, where it needs to be cut off, and the healthier, even more lengthy hair is, I would say, if that's a word. Okay, so recently, maybe 2 vlogs ago, if you go back and look, I did, what are they called? Twist. So I washed my hair, put them in twists, put them on rods, let them sit overnight, took them out the next day. It was a little curly. I've done that before in the past, but this time it did not last long. I let it last for about maybe 3 to 4 days, and then I took them out. Yes, I wasn't feeling it. What I'm looking for is a more polished, put together hairstyle. I don't know. You guys, tell me in the comments, what do you think? You know, natural hair for us, those of us who are African American, you know, we have a lot of textures. As you can see, I do have some waves in there. Then I have this gray that's coming in, has been coming in for years. I've had gray since I was maybe 14 years old. So it's been coming in at the same pace all these years. And that's over 40 years. But it's like, now that I'm dealing with the waves, the gray, the textured hair, and it's no longer that silky straight from the relaxer, I gotta get used to it. I'm not used to it yet. So with that being said, how do I get used to my own hair texture? So we struggle with a lot of things, especially women of my age. Right now, I'm sitting here on camera, unpolished, unkempt. I do not have on any makeup. that's a struggle for me. Although most of my videos I don't have any makeup on, let's be for real. But yeah. Okay, so tonight I'm going to braid my hair in a protective style to get ready for a wig, because I'm gonna be wearing wigs for the next couple of, week or two. After that, I have found some crochet styles that I would like to have put in. I did say in 1 to 2 vlogs ago that I was going to do a silk press for Valentine's Day. That is really what I wanted to do. But if I could get this crochet style that I was looking at that I want, and it's not too hot, because one, I live in Florida, and lots of hair on your neck and down your back is hot, okay? But if it's not too hot and, it's easy to maintain, I'll keep it in for a while. If it's too hot and not easy to maintain, I may still go with that silk press. I don't know if the timeline is going to be the same for the silk press, but the idea is still the same. Yes, silk press by the 14th of February. I don't know. That's maybe about 20 days away. Because what's today? The 24th of January, yes. So, yes. So, how many of you, just a quick question, have been looking at all of these online opportunities, support coach trainings, training you how to be a coach, training you how to sell real estate, training you how to be a tax guru, training you on funnels, training you on drop shipping, and the list goes on and on and on. How many of you have been watching them? And then how many of you have actually clicked on the prompts to sign up for these webinars? I find myself that I have clicked on multiple. When I say multiple, I mean multiple. Sometimes 3, 4 in a day. And I sign up for these webinars. Some of them I actually do attend. First of all, most people who are signing up for a webinar are looking for the information on YouTube, Facebook, or any social media platform. Really doesn't want to spend, I would say reasonably over $500 for a webinar. Secondly, or for the information, the tools, the guide, the one-on-one. Secondly, the majority of us don't have $500 to spend on the tools, the information, the one-on-ones. We're really just looking for somebody to provide us with that information. Teach me how to fish. Now, granted, I understand that it costs money. Knowledge costs money, and nobody wants to give away their knowledge for free. But, maybe somebody can think of a system where you make the agreement prior to the information. So I'm telling you, I have information on how to make a sandwich. I'm going to provide you with that information on how to make a sandwich. I'm going to give you the step-by-step tools. I'm going to set you up with those tools. I'm going to give you the bread and the necessary ingredients, all of that. And I'm going to even show you how to use those tools. And then I'm going to push you off the deep end and let you make your own sandwich. After you've made your sandwich, come back and pay me this amount. And if that agreement is signed by both parties, then after I've made some money, I can come back and pay you. But the bad thing is that most of us don't have enough money to pay these companies, these gurus, these webinar, these coaches, these motivational speakers the money that they're asking for to put us in another position. I myself, and I'm being transparent here, have paid the $7 to just get in to find out the information. And after about 3 hours of you telling me your life story of how you once lived in a dilapidated shack, and your single parent took care of you, and you didn't do well in high school, and you worked in the grocery store and was a cashier, or you worked at one of the fast food joints, and your life was definitely not the best. You pulled yourself up by your own bootstraps. You figured out how to do this wonderful real estate thing, and now you're going to give me that information for the small fractional price of $497. When I clicked, no thanks, I'm fine without that information, it's not because I don't want the information, it's because I can't afford it. If I had $497, I would click, because I'm sure you have the information. But you usually leave at the end of these things feeling, well, less than when you came in the door. You feel like they got your $7 because, they gave you no information, and all they did was tell you, I have the secret weapon that you need to fight your battles, but I'm not going to give it to you unless you pay. And like I said, I'm not saying anything should be given away for free. Nothing is free in this life, okay? Somebody has to pay something, whether it's their time, their effort, and everybody should be paid for their information, their experience, their knowledge, of course. What I'm saying is, can't somebody out there figure out a way to market where you make the agreement that after I have succeeded, and not a long time after I have succeeded, but once I have made my first, once I've tripled the amount of your information that you're marketing, if it was $497, once I've made $1,500, that I will be charged the original $497 that the course costs. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing? More people would be successful. Not only that, more people would purchase your information, your infomercial, your motivational tools, your funneling tools. More people would do it. But the reason why we don't is because not everybody has that. As a matter of fact, a lot of us are struggling right now. $7 for somebody is a make or break thing. It's their last. And then when they sit for 3 hours and all you do is tell them, that you're in the same position, or you were in the same position they are in now, but you have something to help them, and then you give them nothing at the end, they feel like it's a waste of their $7. Anyway, let me know how you feel about that in the comments. Is it worth clicking on the Tell Me More button, Secure My Seat button? If after you click that button, all they're going to do is say, hey, I have more product that I want to sell you, and this is how much it is. And guess what? After that $7, no, we still don't have the $27 that you're looking for, or we still don't have the, wait a minute, I understand you don't have the 27, but you can get a smaller portion of my tools and learning tactics if you pay $17. You don't want to miss out on that. And the clock is ticking right now, and you only have a certain amount of time to agree to it. If I didn't have it in the beginning, I'm not going to have it now. So yeah, those are options also that makes it a little easier. The $27 option and the $17 option to purchase a smaller kit that'll give you information where you'll still be able to make money. But Yeah. Just let me know how you feel about that in the comments. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to braid my hair up, like I said, and put some more moisturizer in it because it's good and oily, but it needs some moisture. And so I'm going to do that and see where that gets me. And I've always worn my hair in a ponytail, so um, you know, for years. But yeah, I'm gonna basically braid some braids across the front, and down the back, and bundle it up and get ready for a wig for tomorrow. So if you have any suggestions on hairstyles, crochet styles, or any other, I think I went on Honey Bee. Honey Bee, I can't remember the name of it yet, but there's a girl on YouTube who does hair and crochet. Her tutorials are awesome, but I believe it's Honey the Bee or Honey Bee. I'll find it and show it to you all, let you know what I come up with once I do a crochet. But wish me luck on my endeavors with this massive amount of hair. I'm going to get it braided up. It is hot sitting in this dining room, but I thank you for joining me today. Once again, this is Joan Nell. Some of you know me as Pretty in Pink or Mama Nels. Thank you. If you haven't, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let me know how you feel about what we talked about today. It's been 16 minutes. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.